this is coming through the headphones or through the phone. But I was in the middle of doing a bit on alcoholism. And what was I gonna do? I'm just gonna do this here. So the one advice I would give, don't start drinking. The second advice I would give is if you start, either learn how to master it. And I know AA and all that good jazz would be like, no, that's not possible. But I mean, the founding fathers, fun fact, okay? The founding fathers, like George Washington and all them, and the ones that came over on the Santa Maria, and I don't remember that one. But yeah, so they got here and drank only alcohol because the streams and stuff, they got diarrhea because, well, they got sick, and it caused diseases and whatnot because of the bacteria in the water was different than what they were used to. So to stay safe, they just drank the alcohol that was on the boats and started making new alcohol. So that's a fun fact. For like the first so many years, everybody was wasted. Like when they wrote the Constitution, they were drinking only alcohol. I thought that was a fun fact. So alcohol is kind of ingrained into our system. And so there's mastering it or giving in to the the thought that you're once you start drinking and stuff. Because I think about this. How many people out there drink more than two drinks like a day or a week? Okay, so the 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 medical code book and all that good jazz says you're an addict if you have more than three drinks a week, I think. But most people have a drink at least a few times a week and then have multiple drinks on top of that drink. So technically, like 90% of America would fall under the medical code of an alcoholic. And that's just crazy. That's just crazy, you know. So I was going back to, let's see here, where is this one? Where is this one? Where is this one? Shazandra Shinensis, part used berries. Shisandra is capable of increasing the body's immune system and protecting against stress. It is an adaptogen herb that increases the energy supply to cells in the brain, muscles, liver, kidneys, and nerves. It protects against free radical damage and helps to balance body functions. It contains properties which nourish the veins and improve vision. It can also protect against radiation, counteract effects of sugar, boost stamina, normalize blood sugar and pressure, and protect against infections. Schisandra is high in vitamin C, magnesium, phosphorus, and contains calcium, iron, potassium, selenium, silicone, and sodium. Primary applications: energy increases, nervous disorder, mental alertness, and stress. Secondary applications: atherosclerosis, blood pressure normalizes, digestive problems, uh, gastritis chronic, kidney problems, motion sickness, uterine problems, insomnia, cough, fatigue, hepatitis, lung problems, radiation, and vision improves. That's all from that one herb thing, you know. Then the next one is skull cap, and it's food for the nerves. If you're going through withdrawals, then that would be the way to go. You know, is some skull cap as well. But then it says to go to page 350. Let's see what 350 is. Okay, emergency aids for alcoholism. Hops, good for delirium. Cayenne reduces dilated blood vessels. Golden seal, natural antibiotic. Chaparral helps clean the residue of alcohol. So all of these would clean your system and possibly make you not drunk if you're a little tipsy. Bee pollen gives nourishment and strength to the body. Glutamine, amino acids, has been used in large doses to reduce the craving for alcohol. Allergies. The best natural antihistamine is to cut orange peels into small strips and soak them in apple cider vinegar for several hours. Drain and cook down in honey until soft, but not the consistency of candy. Keep in refrigerator and use as needed. Relieve stuffiness and clogged passages. Allergies are treated with tyrosine, especially cases of hay fever and grass pollen. All right, so that's you know, that's what we have on alcoholism. But yeah, so I think I think that's gonna be good there. But,